Hello and welcome to For the Win Podcast. Today we talk about LeBron James and why the Cavaliers suck. Man, they suck!
For the win! He did it!
The Cavs don't suck. Their defense sucks.
Oh, gotcha. Well, okay, let's be fair.
Let's be fair.
Who's their main star?
Kyle Korver.
Mm.
LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron definitely is. Cleveland Cavaliers. Hey, so before we get started, speaking of Cleveland, Stipe Miocic is fighting today, and hopefully he keeps his belt so that Cleveland can have a freaking champion. All right, because obviously the Cavs aren't doing it this year.
No, there's no way.
So what's going on with them?
Their defense is just atrocious.
Why? They got a bunch of.
Why? You want to know why?
Yeah, tell me. Why does their defense suck so bad?
Because they've signed a bunch of old guys that didn't play defense when they were young.
Uh-huh.
So now that they're old, of course they're not gonna play defense.
Yeah, they're done. They're done playing. They were done playing defense as soon as they got into the NBA.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like their rotation is what it is what screws them so much, because they've got LeBron, who, I mean, he has the ability to be a good defender. He's like the king of the chase down block or whatever that bullshit is. You always see the highlights.
Yeah.
But he's overall not a good defender because he doesn't put any effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
He could be though, right?
He could be.
I mean, let's be honest.
He should have been.
You don't like him,
No.
but he's a genetic freak for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah, I don't know how you play 13 years and never have a major injury or any injury that makes you miss a game.
It's because his hair
It must be.
goes bald and then somehow it grows back.
Must be.
But anyways, yeah, continue. So, okay. So their defense sucks. What about their offense?
Their offense is good. I mean,
Who's the best? Who's got the best defense in the league?
oh shit, I don't know. That stuff. I don't know. Maybe I would like to say the Jazz. I think they're a really solid defensive team. But
So, how would? Because my question is.
maybe the Bucks.
Okay, the Bucks. Okay, is Giannis good at?
Defense.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Really?
He's incredible.
Is it? What about offense?
He's still incredible. Yeah.
Golly, is he?
Offensively, He's
Is he?
as much a genetic freak as LeBron, I'd say.
But he works harder, or he's just a better player.
No, LeBron's a better player, but Giannis is a 7-foot wing player. 7-foot guard. You just
Yeah.
don't see that. He's just a genetic freak.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, that picture is so awesome of him with those buck horns.
Oh, I don't guess I've seen it.
Yo, you've seen it. Bleacher Report posted it, and I sent it to you.
Okay.
You remember? It was a while ago.
Right.
But anyway, so how would you think? So if you think they have the best defense in the league, how would they do Cavs and the Bucks? Have they played already?
They played a lot, yeah.
And okay, so how'd that go?
I mean, I think they've split it, but Giannis averages like 37 against them. I mean, they're just not good. Like, their rotation is Isaiah Thomas plays point, and he's 5'9" and can't guard anyone, And then Dwayne Wade and J.R. Smith, that's their shooting guards.
They don't
They're both
guard.
old as shit,
Yeah,
and neither of them played defense anyway when they were young. Then LeBron, who puts no effort in on defense. Then Jeff Green. Jeff Green plays defense, but, I mean, one guy playing defense isn't going to...
No.
I mean, that's what Jeff Green's thing is. He's like a Duncan defense kind of guy. You've heard the term 3-and-D player?
Yep.
He's like a Duncan D player. He
Okay.
can't really shoot. He's really athletic and plays defense. Is basically his stuff.
Yeah, here's the thing though. It's like LeBron James his job is making those points. So he
Right.
doesn't feel like he has to.
That's James Harden's attitude. He
Yeah.
says, "I don't get paid to play defense."
Yeah. That's
and
why
I
I
think
was just
that's
gonna
what
make that
all of the
comparison.
Cavs like, because a lot of times they'll run a lineup of Isaiah Thomas, Dwayne Wade, Kyle Korver, LeBron, and Kevin Love.
Mhm.
Who's defending in that lineup? No one. You're running. The thing is, not only are you running like a really undersized point guard, and then another guard that's really, really old. You're running LeBron, who has no interest in playing defense. You're running 2 white guys. White guys can't. I mean, John Stockton was like the anomaly. Like, we haven't seen another player that can really play defense as a white guy.
I can.
Who?
Me.
Oh, you. I don't know, like, because that's just one of their typical lineups. Like, they'll throw Jeff Green out there. Their only defensive player was Tristan Thompson, who's completely fell out of the rotation. He just doesn't get any playing time anymore. They don't run a center. They run that small ball, Kevin Love at center, and it's just not good. I mean, it's just, like tonight, we're recording this Saturday night, the Thunder just scored 148 points on them. Just scored 148.
And how many players do they have? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying the Thunder are bad offensively. I'm just saying no team should ever score 148 points in regulation. They were over 100 midway through the third. They won by like 30 points.
That's pretty crazy.
Steven Adams, not an offensive player.
No.
25 points on 92%. 92% shooting from the
Shoot.
field, Brad.
Shoot.
Paul George dropped 36. Melo had 29.
It's almost like every
Russ
shot's
had
a free
23
throw.
and 20 assists, you know? Like, it was just, their defense is just not good. And even when you put in like, your second string, because they only go 8 or 9, you got J.R. Smith, who doesn't play defense. You got Jose Calderon, I think still plays there, doesn't play defense. Tristan Thompson, when he comes in, he plays defense, but he never gets the minutes. I don't know.
How many people leave after this season or get traded?
I think LeBron leaves.
You think so? Where does he go?
I don't know. L.A.
Really?
Maybe. Because
That's what that Rappaport Instagram post said. Remember when those two were talking to each other?
which two?
It was LeBron James and shoot.
Michael Rapper?
No, Ball. What's his first
Oh,
name?
LeVar?
No, Lonzo. Lonzo.
Oh, Lonzo.
And he was like, they were talking to each other with their shirts covered up, and he was like, "Hey man, when I come to LA, you know, that's my freaking team now.
Oh, okay.
That's my team now. All right, you remember that?"
I think so. I think he shouldn't have came back to Cleveland, I don't think. He came back because he thought he owed the city.
Cause wait, where was he? Was he in Miami right before he went back to Cleveland?
Right, yeah.
Okay. That was a pretty good team.
That was a good team.
Cause you had Bosch, right?
Yeah.
And then you had Dwayne Wade.
Still in prime D-Wade, yeah.
And then you had
the
LeBron
perfect
James.
cast of role players, too.
Yeah.
Which they don't have now. They don't have that. Not only now, like, they don't have that third guy like they had in Bosch. They don't even have their second guy.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin Love is good, but Kevin Love, it's just not his kind of game to sit in the corner and shoot threes like Bosch would.
He should have stayed. Kevin Love shouldn't have left.
I don't think so. I don't know. I think he'll definitely leave just because looking at the team, and it's a team that LeBron built. I mean, if you don't think LeBron runs that organization, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because they're like, please don't leave.
Yeah, exactly.
We need you. You know? But and the league caters to him, too. So he can do pretty much whatever he wants.
He gets his way. Everything, dude. Everything in that organization. And the reason they're where they're at is because he's playing GM. You know? They never should have signed D-Wade. They never should have traded Kyrie. I mean, if they had Kyrie right now, they traded their guy. Like, I think Kyrie was the future of the Cavs, and they traded him to the Celtics for garbage.
Did they not get along or something, you think?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
No way.
He probably knew.
I don't know. The Celtics are the Cavs, they're just not good defensively. So if you get into a team that even has a little bit of firepower, so let's say they play Toronto,
which, by the way, I was watching something. I saw a freaking sweet Raptors hoodie.
Oh yeah,
it was awesome,
dude. But
anyways, continue.
Anyway, the Raptors. If you play the Raptors first round or something, maybe even second round, if LeBron guards DeMar DeRozan, right? who guards Kyle Lowry? Who guards, you know,
They
just
don't have
go down
enough
the
guys,
list. Who,
yeah.
who guards Serge Ibaka? Who guards Jonas Valanciunas? You know,
Serge Ibaka, man.
I think he still plays there.
Golly, I hadn't thought about Serge Ibaka in a while.
Exactly. And then, like, you match up with the Celtics. Who's LeBron? Who's guarding Kyrie? LeBron's not going to guard Kyrie. Who's going to guard Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart? Who's got Al Horford in the post? There's no one. Who's got Jason Tatum? No one's got him. I think they're just so bad defensively. They're going to have to outscore teams. And, like, he built this team to compete with the Warriors. But the thing with the Warriors, no, yeah, they outscore teams. They're also like a top 5 defensive team.
Yeah.
Everybody plays defense.
They won't. They will not have a shot. If you have a team that doesn't do 50% of the game, you don't have a shot. You got to think about that, right? I mean, would you consider defense has got to be 50% of the game?
It is, yeah.
You get the ball, I get the ball. You get the ball, I get the ball. That's, I mean, 50% of the game. If you're not playing 50% of the game, you're going nowhere.
Right.
You suck.
Dude, man, they're just out. They get outgunned like every team they play. I don't know how they're gonna play even the Wizards, who guards John Wall, who guards Bradley Beal. You know, the East is just freaking stacked this year. I don't know where it came from. The East is stacked, dude. Like, you throw the Bucks in. I think the Bucks are great defensively.
Yeah.
LeBron guards Giannis. Okay, LeBron's guarded Giannis all year. Giannis is averaging like 37 a game against LeBron. Who guards Eric Bledsoe? Who guards Chris Middleton? You know, who guards Brogdon? They just have so much. Every team in the East that's going to be a threat has so much firepower. Let's say they play the Sixers. LeBron takes Ben Simmons. Who guards Embiid in the post?
No, oh yeah.
No one.
No
one in the NBA guards Embiid in the post, especially not Kevin Love.
I just saw a picture of Joel Embiid, and he is so big.
The Sixers beat the Cavs in the first round series. If the Cavs end up at the 3 seed and the Sixers at the 6, the Cavs don't get out of the first round. I don't think every team LeBron's ever been on, their weakness has been interior defense, because he likes to play small ball. He wants to beat them up in the post, kind of overpower them.
Yeah.
Like when they were in Miami, Al Jefferson played for the Hornets. I think it was the Bobcats then, and he averaged 30 points a game. I mean, the Cavs swept him, but Al Jefferson averaged like 30 a game on in that series. Like, it's always been interior defense, and no one's guarding Embiid in the post. No one's guarding Sarge in the post. Even Simmons, when he gets in the post, no one's guarding that. Especially no one, like Kevin Love's not going to play defense. You're going to put Tristan Thompson out there. He doesn't contribute offensively. So not only are you losing the defensive battle, you're taking one of your shooters away, your offensive threat away. I just don't think there's any way that they get to the finals again. I'm taking the Celtics to the finals.
Really?
I am. I think the Sixers will win a series. I think the Raptors will win a series, and the Wizards and Celtics.
I'm okay with that.
I don't know how the seedings shake out, but I think those will be who wins the series.
I feel like at this point in time, the Cavs are a big waste of money.
They have a lot of money tied up in old farts that they don't contribute enough, I don't think.
Big waste of money. So at this point, here's why I think LeBron's a piece of crap.
Oh, good. Let's hear this.
So at this point, this is what's going on. He has gone to the Cavaliers. He has been the general manager, right, of the Cavaliers, essentially. He's made them waste a lot of money building a crap team, and then he's going to bounce.
He's going to bounce.
He's such a piece of garbage. Because basically he came in, wrecked shop, and left. He's that guy that comes over to your house for dinner, eats way too much, and then leaves.
No. Eats way too much, clogs your toilet,
and then
wipes
leaves
with your dog, and then
doesn't flush either.
Doesn't flush, yeah.
Doesn't even try to flush, and then when we try and flush, it clogs.
Right. I just don't. Man, I don't think the Cavs are good. I think it's foolish to think any LeBron-led team won't have a shot to go deep in the playoffs, but after LeBron, there's just nothing.
You need a LeBron. A LeBron needs to go to a team where, and here's the thing, I don't think that LA is a strong enough team for LeBron. And when I say strong enough team, I mean I don't think that the Lakers have tough enough bosses to handle a LeBron James to say, hey, you're not going to F up our team, dude, by forcing us to hire a bunch of people, because LeVar Ball can already talk circles around those guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I don't think that LA, listen to me, he's a cancer. Okay, don't take him because you're not strong enough to stand up to him. All right, that's just all there is to it. Let's see, what's a team where they're go to the Spurs.
Don't ruin Pop. Don't ruin Popovich. No.
Popovich is the only NBA coach I know that's strong enough to handle, his bull crap.
And I think the only place that can handle his bull crap is Miami with Pat
Really?
Riley. Pat
You think
Riley's
so?
the GM. That's the only reason it works so well in Miami. I don't think he would have won a title if Pat Riley wasn't his GM.
So maybe he needs to go back to Miami. But he won't.
There's no money for him.
He won't. He won't go back to Miami. He won't go to any place that's strong enough to stand up to him and say no to him because they're not
Right.
scared. He won't do it. He's got too much of pride.
Yep. I mean, the Cavs are bad. They won't make it to the finals, and
Nope.
LeBron's leaving. That's all. That's all I got to say. And I know he's going to LA. So that'll be a good team with him. I think they won't compare to the Warriors, but
No, that's a different podcast.
that's a different podcast. Thanks for listening. As always, LeBron, you are a pussy bitch.
And I don't like LeVar Ball.
Just come on here and defend yourself,
Just
LeBron.
both of you.
Please.
Both of you together.
Please.
That'd be a fun podcast. Just get on here and defend yourself.
Peace.